The Senior Center. The Senior Center was usually a place of quiet routines. Morning coffee, card games, and familiar faces. Nothing dramatic ever happened there. Until the day Marcus Hale, the center's well-liked chef, was escorted out. It happened right after breakfast. 2 security guards walked into the kitchen, told Marcus to remove his apron, and ordered him to follow them. No explanation, no raised voices, just cold efficiency. Residents watched through the dining room windows as Marcus crossed the courtyard, flanked by security. He didn't argue. He didn't look back. He walked with his head down as if carrying a secret too heavy to speak. Only one person heard the final words spoken to him. Robert Hogan, a retired machinist who had stepped outside for fresh air. "Leave," one guard said. "And don't say anything," the other added. Marcus nodded once and disappeared into the parking lot. No one ever explained why he was fired. Staff refused to talk. And the residents were left with bland meals and a mystery that felt deliberately buried. But Robert Hogan didn't let it go. He had seen Marcus's face, not angry, not ashamed, but frightened. And Robert had heard something else that morning, something he didn't repeat to anyone, not at first. A few days later, he started asking quiet questions. Why had Marcus been escorted out? Why had the director suddenly changed the kitchen locks? Why had the center's storage room been sealed off with no explanation? Robert told a few residents that something wasn't right. He told one staff member that he knew what they were hiding. And he told Marjorie Ellison that he needed to talk to someone in charge before it's too late. 3 weeks after Marcus's removal, Robert was found dead. It was just past midnight when police lights washed over the front of the Senior Center. Officers responded to a call from a passing driver who thought he saw someone lying near the entrance. They found Robert Hogan collapsed directly in front of the main doors. No ID, no phone, just a folded piece of paper in his jacket pocket. And in his hand, clenched so tightly the officer had to pry his fingers open, was a chef's jacket button. The same kind Marcus Hale used to wear. The director went pale when she heard that detail. She asked the officer to keep it quiet until things were sorted out. But secrets don't stay buried long at the Senior Center. Residents remembered Robert's late-night walks. They remembered how he'd become jumpy, checking over his shoulder. They remembered how he'd said he figured something out about Marcus's firing. And they remembered how he'd been trying to reach someone, anyone, before he died. The police ruled Robert's death undetermined. The Senior Center issued a brief statement offering condolences, and life returned to its quiet routines. But the residents still whisper about it. They whisper about Marcus Hale, the chef who left in silence. They whisper about Robert Hogan, the man who tried to speak up. And they whisper about the button, the one clue that never made the news. Some believe Robert discovered why Marcus was really fired. Some believe he confronted the wrong person. And some believe the truth is still inside the Senior Center, waiting for someone brave enough to uncover it. Because silence, they say, is rarely empty. Sometimes it's full of things no one wants to hear.